What's up, guys? Atom Bacon here. Welcome back to more Metroid Prime. In the last episode, we defeated Stardust and got our first Chozo artifact. Now, before we continue, or as we start up, I'd like to say that this episode, commentary-wise, will be a little bit different. Due to some carelessness on my part, the commentary for this episode was not properly saved. As a result, this entire episode is being done in post-commentary, and as such, I am on my own. Jaden will be back in the next episode, and every episode after that will be normal. This only happened for this one episode, so I apologize for that. I'll try to keep up with what's going on, although I can't guarantee I'll be exactly perfect with it. And, frankly, I have no idea where we're going. So, oh right, I remember now. Yeah, we get here to the impact crater, and this will become apparent in a moment what this is all for. There's some pirate data there. Long loading times for the door. There we go. Chozo lore, more Chozo lore. Jeez, that's a bit of a tongue twister. And here we reach the artifact shrine. So, it's an interesting little area for sure, and a very important area too. As we collect more artifacts, they will artifacts we collect will appear on the totems around, and you can scan them to get hints that will help you find the next artifacts. I remember Jaden going a bit of a rant of how the hints are actually a lot less cryptic than people think. You'll hear him going on about that more in future episodes, I can promise you that. Oh man, it's gonna be great to have him back. So yeah. And what is Jaden doing right now? I think this was just placeholder movement while he explained what I had said in much greater detail. Can't really think of much more to say for this. And this is why I didn't solo Let's Play this game. Well, that and the fact that I never played this game past Fagra, whatever that plant monster thing from a few episodes back was called. Was actually gonna fight. He was looking for a specific log data here. Little does he know the one he was looking at was the very top of the list. He discovers that later. But yeah, it was kind of funny. He was doing that mainly to show me more than to show the viewers. It wasn't that important, but yeah. Giving an example of one of the artifact hints. They actually explain quite a bit more than people sometimes give them credits for. And although as you unlock more artifacts, more hints will become unlocked. And you can collect the artifacts in any order, even long before you get to these parts. These are just kind of explaining how to do them. Or explaining, hinting to where they are. This is gonna be a painful episode to watch in editing. By having no idea what I'm talking about half the time. So I kind of just bounced commentary off of Jaden throughout the LP. I guess I'll take this opportunity to mention that Jaden may or may not come back for, well, he'll be back for the rest of the episodes of this, but, oh yeah, sorry to interrupt myself here, but this was giving an example of how cryptic, or how not cryptic they can be. You notice it says it stands at Phendrana's edge, and it highlights the word edge, as Jaden will bring up here in a moment. Also, I really apologize, my Tourette's are acting up a lot more than normal. They have been like that all day today, actually. I notice they tend to act up more when I get excited. As he will show in I thought he should have showed it already, but I'm lost. He originally had me read this out. It's on screen for a pretty long time. I'm admittedly not the fastest reader, so you should have plenty of time to read this for yourself if you care. Yeah, it's like, I'm not a bad reader, I'm just not a fast reader, and that's why I tended to have some problems during the blob. It's like, if I have, like, I can read long books, and I don't have a problem with it. It's just when the text is only on screen for a short period of time and then moves forward. That's also why I had a hard time with this, little skits and Tales of the Abyss. So glad later games voice acted those. Well, while I'm waiting for one train of thought to become relevant again, I now have forgotten the other one, the one I interrupted myself for. Oh, right, I remember now. But I'm going to wait until the other one concludes so that I don't end up interrupting myself again. Hopefully he clears this up quickly. He suggested just not putting commentary on this episode, but I felt like that would be a bit too weird to just have a whole episode with no commentary. I don't know. As strange as this commentary will end up being, I'd rather do it this way than to just not have commentary for an episode. Even if it's not quite as entertaining as the commentary for this particular LP is. And doesn't really have the advantage of my normal solo commentary of being a game that I understand, and more importantly, being a game that I am actually playing. Not to mention its post-commentary, which is something I've never done before. So, yeah. Is he gonna bring up that map already? Like, jeez. Yeah. I have no idea where he's going. The map has never really made a lick of sense to me. Okay, is he going to show off what I'm hoping he's going to show off here? No, he isn't. Oh, hey, buddy. That actually kind of startled me. I don't know if I actually really went into that during my debloblet. But yeah, the reason I have those odd little hiccups in my speech, well, not really hiccups, but stuttering and weird noises, it's Tourette syndrome. You can look that up if you don't know what it is. So I apologize if it gets in the way of my commentary a little bit sometimes. Trust me, it's as annoying to me as it probably is to you. But, yeah. It's not really something I can control for. fireflies. Man, he makes this game look easy. I'm not saying the game is hard, but like I can barely get a grasp on the controls. You will actually, I consider this much, you will get to see me actually holding the controller for just a brief moment in a bit. Episode 11, actually, is when you'll get to see that. Well, to be more accurate, the deleted scenes from episode 11. Yeah, there's a part of episode 11 that was too ridiculous to not include, but it made the episode too long on its own, so I decided I'm gonna upload that separately. Both episode 11 and the deleted scene will be uploaded in the same day, though. Whenever that day comes. Yay, Scrooge bats. Yay, glitches. Yeah, you can sort of glitch your way up the spider vault track sometimes. I don't really know how, but... No, what happened there was he boosted, and that caused him to bounce off the wall, which delayed him just enough to fall. Just got rolled normally there. One of the few things this episode that I actually do know what was going on, albeit only because I remember him talking about it. Throughout the channel, that definitely isn't going to be the last you'll see of Jaden, but I can't promise he'll be back soon, but he probably will come back eventually. What we'll be playing next time? I don't know. Might be another Metroid game, because he's a huge fan of the Metroid series. Might be something else entirely. Might actually be something we can both play. I really don't know. Not making promises on what, when, where, why, or... Well, I guess I can make a promise of who. So, normally at the end of a series, like I did with The Blob, I give my thoughts on the series, but when this was over, we were all dead tired, and by we all, I mean the two of us. We were both dead tired, and we kind of ended it a bit abruptly. So, I'm gonna go ahead and say what I want to say now. Probably should have thought about what I wanted to say before I brought that up, though. Well, I guess, first of all, I'd like to thank Mayli-Song on DeviantArt for her awesome work on the thumbnail images for this series, much like with The Blob. In case I forget to mention it, this actually is being recorded before the finale of The Blob has been recorded. Currently I have 15 episodes of that series recorded. 3 more to go. But yeah. I guess that's all I really have to say on that matter, actually. Now we can watch as Jaden jumps through hoops to get that one missile expansion. or glitches it out. I'm actually not sure which one he's going to try to do. Is he going to go the long, complicated way, or is he going to try that jump again? Let's find out. I actually don't remember. Looks like he's doing it the long way. They see me rolling. On the bright side, though, I do have the small advantage, or rather lack of a disadvantage, of not having to divide my attention between commentary and gameplay. Of course, that is defeated a bit by the fact that I'm not playing at all, nor do I know much about the game. So if I were like post-commentating an episode of The Blob, that would be different. But I guess the goods and the bads there kind of cancel each other out. We have a missile reloading station, one of only 3 in the game, one of which being in the final area, meaning that you can only... Basically, there's only 2 in the game that you can access at any time, and then 1 extra one in the final area, because the game developers were nice. As nice as they are for putting only 3 of those in the entire game. Ah yes, the Chozo Ghosts. You can get used to seeing these guys quite a bit from here on out. They're pestery little guys. They'll just kind of show up in rooms every time we come through them. Not every room. Certain rooms are set to spawn them, but if you're unfamiliar with the game, their appearances seem somewhat random. And they're like, they kind of go in and out of being visible and invisible. When they're when they're visible, they're vulnerable. When they're invisible, they, or to be more precise, when they're dashing, they're invulnerable. And that Chozo's going bowling. You got these little guys. Gotta shoot all 3 of them. Of course, you can't do anything to those 2 with either of the beams you have, so foreshadowing. You hit that and I'll rotate the track. how did he end up there? Actually, wasn't. How, what? I'm confused. That disables the little orange shield that was behind it. Which I think just creates a shortcut. And what is this? Okay. Drain the water, get half pipe. Jaden actually mentioned that he had a bit of a hard time figuring it out the first time when he was younger. He was like even like standing on top of the grate and couldn't figure out how to open it. Well, roll up there, have the stone toad eat you to get up. And he actually went the wrong way. With that, we acquire the ice beam. And jumping over to the other side. We have a save point, and we're going to end the episode off here. This is Atom Bacon, signing out. Till next time.